Benny.
I'm telling you, everybody taking advantage of everything.
I'm telling you, that's just it. That is exact words. Everybody's taking advantage, and that is why what Davido is doing, what he announced that he will do, is a big one. Saying that he's going to invest in, not invest per se, it's angel investment. So he's virtually giving out money without expecting 20 million.
20 million naira, that's something that ready to wear can take advantage of.
So he said, yeah, so just drop a pitch deck or something. Oh man, and it all originated from him talking about clearing his, his cars.
Yeah.
And then someone said something, this was a very interesting part, said, how about the Maybach? He said, man, I'm my father's child for that one. And that was really funny. That was really funny because, so there's been reporters like, look, out over there, you pay taxes per luxury vehicle.
Yeah.
And over time, you still pay throughout the lifespan of that vehicle. It doesn't happen here. You just pay for clearance.
Once.
So, Ogben, stop making noise, but whichever way, man, this is Davido. He almost can do no wrong.
So, are you, Winfrey, going to be taking advantage of Davido's help or aid, or what do you call it now? I don't know.
I don't know how to the word is.
It doesn't matter now. You could have a great idea. Just maybe, I mean, 1 million can go a whole length, I think.
I would even advise or suggest that he, create a reality show from it. Like a what was that Trump show again? The Apprentice.
The Apprentice,
yes,
yeah.
The Apprentice. He could do like,
well, wouldn't that be exploiting the situation? I thought he was trying to be altruistic. When you make a reality show out of it, that means you're just trying to make more money out of a situation.
Well, just do what he wants to do.
It's content.
You do have a great point.
It's content.
Great idea.
Yeah, so I think, create a show from it. Why not?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, produces as well. So Davido, just in case if you'd like,
Thank you, my sister. No, this is men supporting women here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I was going to say, from earlier, we were talking about the fact that Davido put out a message saying that he's going to be giving 20 people 1 million naira each because of the hardship that every Nigerian is going through currently. There's so much happening. There's no light, there's no fuel, diesel is expensive. So expensive, in fact, that Paul of P Squared came out with a text or a tweet where he said he spends 1.4 million naira every single month to power his diesel generator. And the heat these days is so much that you can't do without actually powering your plant all night.
How about the food that's spoiled in fridge?
Exactly, and all of that.
Your gen can carry, it's not all gen can carry some fridge.
I mean, I was at Tropicana yesterday, and we're actually going through how much we actually spend on diesel per day. Now, that is 650 per liter. And we literally burn about 1,000 liters a day. So that's almost 1 million naira.
Wow.
Every single day.
That is a lot. But my question is, what alternatives do we have, honestly? And I mean this very fairly. What alternatives do we have for sleeping in the heat, powering our plants, cooking, our preservation of foods and all of that? Does anybody have any suggestions?
To be honest, at times like this actually gets me excited because it just takes me back to where our parents came from, how they grew up. Do you understand? So these days, to be honest, I don't even. My generator packed up, by the way. So I think it's probably bad fuel that cost it. So I just come back, go for a very long walk, make sure I'm tired. Come back, have a very cold shower,
and sleep.
Shower lights will not there to pump. It says maybe buckets.
Don't be anywhere.
Well outside.
The shower.
There's well outside.
So now when I go to gym, I make sure I go to gym later, shower there.
Well, that's actually. Well, you see, that's
okay.
You see,
I go swimming after
spoke about what are the alternatives and all of that. It's hard. I mean, salaries have not increased.
No, they haven't.
So and people are having to pay extra from house rent to every single thing to pure water. Pure water is now 350 naira.
Oh, there's an increase in tax for bread, I think, wheat or something.
So, and then yesterday I was talking about how there's a particular ointment that I use for bumps has moved up, what now, over
from 2,500 to 10,000.
Yes.
Wow.
And, look, the only thing that can take us out of where we are now is good leadership, good governance. That is the only thing. Because where we are, it's precarious, it's dangerous. We cannot continue like this. We cannot.
One of the biggest challenges that people have is at night time. When you have to, I mean, I know someone who got to the office and said, I want to sleep now. And I'm like, I'm like, it was too hard, I can't sleep at home. So what could you do? She takes a bath just before bedtime.
You have to. If you don't, you have like 2-3 baths. You have an alternative?
Well, so in the midst of all of this, I know that there are still people who are not still living according to their means. this is the time for us to, go looking for those financial advice and then, put it into practice. Because whether we like it or not, we now have to start, learning how to cut down on our expenses. So, for example, if you're spending a certain amount monthly or weekly on some,
luxuries.
On luxuries, you need to cut down on it. You need to look for other alternatives, cheaper alternatives.
I don't think they need to tell you in terms that you should cut down.
No, you'd be surprised.
This morning I was warming beans before I left the house. Let me not go back and the beans are spoiled. Because the beans was in the fridge. But it's been like 1 day, so the tea has been cooling down. This beans, the way it's looking, let's move this thing.
People have been used to a certain way of life for a really long time, and then they are frustrated and they're constantly venting.
Yeah, well, how do you explain that to your children while we're dumbing down how we live?
Then you have to find a way to communicate to them. If you have to, take them to cheaper schools,
these are where our parents and grandparents
you have to find a way to, just make things easier for yourself. Because the truth is, we can scream down the roof on good leadership. The people at the top are not feeling
what you're feeling.
What things that we are feeling. They are not you don't see them on social media crying, I've spent 3.5 million on fixing my car for
some of them do. No, they do.
Some of them they're not venting because they can afford it. They can even afford to dump the cars, dump the generators, and get new ones.
Solar power.
So we now have to look out for ourselves.
True.
Look out for easier alternatives. Look out for cheaper alternatives. If you don't know what to do, Google. Ask questions. Talk to the next person beside you and see how they can, help. We all can help one another. Because I feel that this is the time that we all need each other.
How do you want to Google the price of how to reduce pure water?
you drink water from the well and you boil it.
No.
When you boil the water,
there's no gas. Where's the gas? Kerosene is expensive. How do we burn it?
You use firewood. Now this time
the takeaway from all
them.
of this is
that's affecting the environment negatively.
The takeaway
environment will be alright.
Winfrey, the takeaway is if Winfrey can come out at 3 a.m. and fetch water from wells or bath, you can do it too.
We'll just take a time out now. We'll be right back.